This is the card I'll be showing you how to make. It's using the drive-by stamp set, and this stamp set is one of the promotions this month, the celebration, where you purchase $50 in product and you'll receive the stamp set free. So that's an awesome perk. Also, this DSP back here is also another celebration promotion. You'll get this DSP pack free with $50 purchase of product. But to hone in on what we're really going to talk about is the paper piercing. I'm going to show you how we got this bus. Now we got this fun pattern, floral pattern on the bus. This technique's called paper piercing, and it's super fun and super easy. So let's get started. I am going to grab some Whisper White, and I went ahead and die cut this with the Stitch So Sweetly dies. All you'll want to do is grab some Whisper White scrap, grab your number 1 platform, number 2, and number 3. You'll put your Whisper White on there along with your dies, and then a second plexiglass plate on top. Go ahead and run that through your die cutting machine, and then you'll have your scalloped stitched little piece here. I'm going to grab a little scrap piece of DSP from the Pansy Petal DSP pack here. It's got some little floral patterns, and I will say, just tips when you go try this on your own projects, try to pick DSP that has smaller patterns, because if you pick something that's got a larger pattern, you're not going to see it in, for instance, this smaller area that we're trying to do our paper piercing in. So try to pick DSPs that have a little bit smaller images on here, and it'll work a lot better. So grab your Memento ink here, and we're going to grab our bus, and we're going to stamp it down on the left-hand bottom corner here, like so. And then also stamp it again on your DSP here, your little scrap, like so. So we'll close this up like that. Next, we're going to grab Granny Apple Green ink here, and we're going to add a few little skid marks. So go ahead and ink that up, kind of put that behind the tire, like so. And then grab some grab your Flirty Flamingo ink pad here, and we are going to stamp the greeting "driving by just to say hi," and stamp that up on the top right hand corner, just like so. Perfect. So next we're going to use some blends to color in. Set your DSP aside for a second. So I've got the basic black light, I've got the light smoky slate, I've got light balmy blue, light calypso coral, and I've got dark daffodil delight. So I'm going to pull in, I went ahead and colored in a van already just to cut out a little bit of time, but for the black I used the tires to color in the tires, and then smoky slate I used to do the center hubcaps and the bumper and the little tailpipe. The light balmy blue is for the windows. The dark daffodil delight are for the light and the tail lights there. And then the light calypso coral is the border around the windows there. So once you finish coloring in, this is what your van should look like thus far. Then grab some scissors, and I have no idea what I did with my scissors. Oh, I found them. Never mind, I have them. And you are going to actually do a little bit of fussy cutting. So we will cut out the top part of the van here, like so. And then you'll also cut out the base part of the van. And when you finish, you should have 2 pieces that look like this. So that's what you're going to cut out, like that. And then you're also going to cut out this top piece there. There, you can see that. That's what you should have. And then all you do is glue it right onto your van, and it looks like you did a whole bunch of work putting all these little pretty flowers on the van, but there's a trick behind it. So I just let you in on the coolest little secret ever. Alrighty. We'll glue the top on here. No. There we go. Perfect. Now I'm going to grab some of the loose flower flourishes, and all you're going to do is, I like to just put little dots of glue on my paper, and then all I have to do is go back and lay those flowers right on top of those little dots of glue. And then for some reason it just seems like they stick perfectly for me. So, and then we're going to do one little light yellow flower there. So that's what that should look like when you're done. Next, I'm going to show you how I got the base of the card. So take a 4 1/4 by 11 inch of Flirty Flamingo cardstock here. And then we're going to take this little tiny flower here and some Flirty Flamingo ink and just stamp all over it. Now, one thing I like to say when new people are stamping just all over is there is a kind of pattern to follow, and it helps make it look a little bit more neat instead of just random and getting clumps of flowers here and there. So if you'll start somewhat a little bit down and put them maybe like about 2 inches apart-ish, give or take, and then go fill in, you see there's 2 here, fill in between those 2 and follow that pattern all the way down. So you see these 2, go down, okay, once you finish that, we can put up our ink pad, and then I'm going to grab the DSP, the new Daffodil Afternoon DSP from the Celebration. You can see it's gorgeous on the back there. That's also die cutted out of the Stitch So Sweetly dies. It's the same size as we did the Whisper White over here. I'm also going to grab some of the Flirty Flamingo gold metallic ribbon here and go ahead and tie that in a knot. Okay, so once you finish that, grab some dimensionals here, and we'll place that on the back, like so. Take off the backs there, and you can place that right here on the left-hand side, and then also add some dimensionals to the back of your van, the little rectangle here. And we'll slide that right in here, like so. So there you have it, a super cute card, and we learned how to do the paper piercing technique and make it look a lot cooler, like we did something really special here. Anyways, but I hope you enjoyed, and make sure you get the Celebration and snatch up those products because they won't last for long. Thanks for watching.